Hundreds of hockey players waited for their names to be called at the NHL draft in St. Paul on Saturday. One of those names was Brainerd's Josh Archibald, who was selected in the 6th round, 174th overall by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Archibald is the school's second all-time points leader with 152 and broke the school's single-season points record with 78 this past season. He'll be attending the University of Nebraska-Omaha. He says the feeling hasn't sunk in yet and is very excited to be drafted by the Penguins.
Be drafted by an organization that's won Stanley Cups, and all the great guys that have gone through there, and the great coaching and all that stuff is just an unbelievable feeling, and it's just great. Maybe once I go down there for the camp and I see everything and I'm with all the other guys, that'll actually finally set in, and I'll be able to realize what I've accomplished.
Archibald says he wasn't watching the draft on television. He heard the news from Chuck Grillo, who owns the Minnesota hockey camps in Nisswa and is also a scout for the Penguins.
Chuck called me right before they said my name, and he's like, "How would you like to be a Penguin?" And I was like, "It'd be an honor." And he held the phone up and he put it on speakerphone, and it was just like, and the Pittsburgh Penguins with their next pick choose Josh Archibald from Brainerd and all that stuff. And I've been talking to other guys from the organization ever since.
The Penguins' developmental camp will be on July 11th through the 15th. The Mavericks, by the way, come to BSU on November 11th. As for the Wild, they selected 4 more players, including 2 from Minnesota. Mario Lucia, who's the son of Gopher hockey head coach Don Lucia, and Nick Seeler from Eden Prairie High School. The Wild also made a trade today, getting center Darryl Powell from the Philadelphia Flyers. He had 7 goals and 10 assists this past season. The Wild sent a 2013 third-round pick.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.